$29.99, and Chevron Chevron Fuel System Cleaner, buy one, get one free. Merry Christmas from your friends at K&H Auto Supply.
Park City. Yeah, Park City. Park City.
It's time to embark on a taste bud journey with McDonald's buy one, get one for $1 deal. Wander the world of legendary deliciousness with their iconic Big Mac. Set out to discover the satisfying crispiness of the one and only Filet-O-Fish. And now, tour the tender, juicy delight of a 10-piece Chicken McNuggets. Come explore and find new worlds of flavor at Mickey D's when you buy one, get one for $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
Good afternoon and welcome to KSMO Radio. Let's take a look at that noon hour weather forecast. We should continue to be sunny today with a high temperature near 41 degrees. Our wind chill will be as low as 24 as we'll have southwesterly winds around 6 miles per hour. Mostly clear skies will be the story for tonight with a low around 25. Winds will be out of the southwest 3 to 5 miles per hour. Tomorrow should be sunny. We're going to warm up a good bit to around 54 degrees. Winds will be out of the southwest 6 to 11 miles per hour with gusts as high as 21 miles per hour. Before that warm up, though, we will have wind chill values early tomorrow morning as low as 18 degrees. Then tomorrow night will be mostly clear with low temperature around 37. Southwesterly winds tomorrow night will be around 8 miles per hour with gusts as high as 20 miles per hour. Sunday we have 50-50 chance of showers during the afternoon with partly sunny skies and high near 57. Southerly winds will be 8 to 10 miles per hour with gusts as high as 22 miles per hour. Then Sunday night we still have a chance of showers. They're likely before midnight with a chance of precipitation at 60%. We'll have mostly cloudy skies Sunday night with low temperature around 42. Then Monday should be mostly cloudy with a high near 57. We expect mostly cloudy skies Monday night with low around 32. Partly sunny skies are forecast for Tuesday with high temperature near 41. Then we'll be partly cloudy Tuesday night with low around 20 degrees. Wednesday should be sunny with a high temperature near 38 degrees. Then Wednesday night will be mostly clear with low around 19. And Thursday, sunny again with a high temperature near 43 degrees. And that is your noon hour weather update brought to you by all of us here at KSMO, where it is now time for the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report.
As Jim and I hauled the perfectly sculpted Scotch pine still in net wrap through the back door and into the living room, I was overwhelmed with memories of cedar trees, cut down with a hatchet and decorated lovingly with old Christmas ornaments and silver tinsel. Hello, everyone. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and this is my 2 cents. One memory must be nearly 50 years old. My sister Debbie and I were playing with new toys on the floor at Grandma and Grandpa's house in front of a warm morning stove. We were happy as could be with Rudolph in all its black and white splendor on the television set, the anticipation of a visit from Santa Claus, and the possibility of seeing reindeer tracks in the snow in the yard. We were happy little farm girls. We'd played hard with our cousins at our other grandparents earlier in the day, our cheeks still rosy from hours spent outdoors sled riding and throwing snowballs. I'm sure most of you have special Christmas memories, too. Data from the Association of Statisticians of American Religious Bodies, which conducts a U.S. religion census every 10 years, points out that more than 75% of Americans identify as Christians. The U.S. has the largest Christian population in the world, with around 280 million. An old cartoon is once again making its way around social media platforms this Christmas season. The cartoon is a drawing of 3 children sitting in a hallway outside the principal's office, apparently waiting to go inside to face the music for whatever misdeed had been committed. The text balloons above the heads of these innocents tell the story. The first one, I said the SH word. The second, I said the F word. And the third child said, I said Christmas. Sadly, this cartoon reflects how many of us see American culture today. I don't think tolerance should apply only to non-Christians. I'm Cindy Young with Brownfield, and that's my 2 cents.
In Missouri, farming isn't just a profession, it's a purpose. You can feel it in our 27 million acres of farmland You can see it in the nearly 41,000 Missourians who work in agriculture. You can hear it at our farmers markets. You can count it in the $93.7 billion it brings our state. And you can taste it at your family's dinner table. A lot of farmers in our state rely on Bayer's tools and inventions because Bayer has a purpose too, to help farmers thrive. Learn more at go.bayer.com/purpose, paid for by Bayer.
It's time to break the silence surrounding mental health. Too often people suffer in silence, afraid to ask for help. That's where 988 comes in. It's a safe, confidential space where you can talk openly about your struggles without fear of judgment. Whether you're experiencing a crisis or you just need someone to listen, 988 is here for you. You're not alone. Let's break the silence together. Call 988. Your mental health matters. 988 Suicide and Crisis Lifeline, Missouri.
What's the fastest way for you to get yourself up to date on the latest in news, sports, weather, and obituaries that costs you absolutely nothing? It's Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County now for over 20 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 30-plus locations in Salem and in Bunker. Your World Today. Pick one up every weekday. They're free. Let Country Mart in Salem help you get ready for the upcoming holiday season. At Country Mart, you'll find a variety of fresh-cut Christmas trees, beautiful red and assorted color poinsettias, stocking stuffers, and assorted fresh chase candy. Country Mart can also help you with those upcoming family and party gatherings, as they can prepare meat and cheese trays, fresh fruit and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, and so much more. Merry Christmas from your friends at Country Mart on Highway 3272 East right here in Salem.
And cash hogs into the day lower. Good morning. I'm Megan Grebner with the Brownfield Livestock Market Report. CattleCon is headed to San Antonio February 4th through the 6th. Visit convention.ncba.org to get registered to be part of the cattle and beef industry's largest gathering. There's a light round of direct cash cattle business that developed Thursday. Deals are marked in Nebraska at $297 stressed. That's $2 higher than the previous week's weighted averages. Asking prices were around $192 to $194 live in the South, but nothing really had surfaced in the North. Look for more business to take place before the end of the day Friday. At the Huss Livestock Market in Nebraska, steers and heifers under 600 pounds sold sharply higher, and steers over 600 pounds were steady to $10 higher. Heifers over 600 pounds were steady to $4 higher. The USDA says demand was good to very good from the buyers in the crowd and online. Feeder supply included 60% steers. Medium and large one feeder steers, 600 to 649 pounds, brought $301 to $320. Feeder steer, 650 to 694 pounds, brought $280 to $302. A medium and large one feeder heifer, 650 to 679 pounds, brought $266 to $273. Box beef closed lower on light demand for fairly light offerings. Choice down 49 cents at $307.84. Select closed 60 cents lower at $277.10. Estimated cattle slaughter was 118,000 head, down more than 8,000 on the year. Cash hogs closed lower with a fairly light negotiated run. Processors have been moving decent numbers this week. Packers have been in need of hogs to meet the current slaughter pace, especially following that holiday shortened week. Demand for U.S. pork on the global market has been strong, confirmed with another strong week of export sales. Barrows and gilts at the National Daily Direct were down 228 with a weighted average of 85.34. The Iowa Minnesota closed 215 lower with a weighted average of 85.48, and the Western Corn Belt down 215 with a weighted average of 85.48. Pork values were lower, down 96 cents at 88.64, and estimated hog slaughter was 489,000 head, up about 3,500 on the year. At the CME, live and feeder cattle were lower ahead of the week's direct business, and lean hog futures into the day mixed on spread trade. I'm Megan Grebner for Brownfield.
This spotlight on soybeans is brought to you by Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff. Missouri Soybeans' next strategic plan will help maintain the organization's viability and effectiveness.
We're going to continue to have a strong direction for the future success of the Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council.
Missouri Soybean Merchandising Council Chairman Mark Lenbauer farms in northeast Missouri near Hannibal. Lenbauer says Missouri Soybean's strategic plan encourages members to stay connected.
Reach out to your local director, reach out to the office and share your thoughts, because there's 13 of us. We have a great representation, but we're not perfect. We're all human. And that allows us to grow collectively as a community by doing that.
Learn more at mosoy.org and on the Spotlight podcast from Missouri soybean farmers and their checkoff.
That has been the Brownfield Commentary and Midday Livestock Report. It is now time to take a look at updated funeral announcements, and it's being brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Serving Salem and Dent County for over 30 years, Your World Today is 4 pages of information that will take you about 5 minutes to read, and they're available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker, and online at our website, KSMOradio.com. Your World Today. Be sure and pick one up every weekday or check it out online. Alice Irene McMullen of Bunker passed away Tuesday, December 3rd at the age of 87 years. Funeral services for Alice McMullen is today at 1 o'clock at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Alice McMullen started this morning at 10 and will continue to 1. Burial will be in the West Fork Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Shriners Children's Hospital or the West Fork Cemetery. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Alice Irene McMullen of Bunker are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. Horace Glenn Jeffrey of Rolla passed away Thursday, November 14th at the age of 98 years. Funeral services for Horace Jeffrey will be tomorrow at 1 o'clock at the Mount Olive Cumberland Presbyterian Church in Mount Olive, Arkansas. Visitation for family and friends of Horace Jeffrey will be this evening from 5 to 7 p.m. at the James Gar Mortuary in Rolla. And all arrangements for Horace Glenn Jeffrey of Rolla are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Jerry Ray Boyd of St. James passed away Sunday, December 1st at the age of 63 years. Visitation will be held from 11 to 1 on Monday, December 9th at the Rolla Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. In lieu of flowers, the family encourages donations to the Trust for granddaughter Alice Gardner. And all arrangements for Jerry Ray Boyd of St. James are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of Rolla. Russell Hart Bull of Vichy passed away Friday, November 29th at the age of 82 years. Visitation for family and friends of Russell Hart Bull will be at 11 o'clock on Tuesday, December 10th, and will continue until 1 o'clock, all occurring at the St. James Chapel of James Gar Mortuary. Entering with full military honors will take place on Tuesday, December 10th at 2 in the afternoon at the Missouri Veterans Cemetery at Fort Leonard Wood. In lieu of flowers, the family encourages donations to a veterans organization of your choice, reflecting Russell's lifelong commitment to service. And all arrangements for Russell Hart Bull of Vichy are under the direction of the James Gar Mortuary of St. James. Ina Marie Reed, age 91 of Salem, passed away Thursday, December 5th. Funeral services for Ina Marie Reed will be Monday, December 9th at 12 noon at the Wilson Mortuary, Salem Chapel. Visitation for family and friends of Marie Reed will also be on Monday, December 9th, from 11 a.m. until service time at 12 noon. Burial will be in the Green Forest Cemetery. Memorial contributions may be made to the Corinth Baptist Church or Green Forest Cemetery. Memorial envelopes will be available, and all arrangements for Ina Marie Reed of Salem are under the direction of the Wilson Mortuary of Salem. That has been a look at updated funeral announcements brought to you as a courtesy of Your World Today. Your World Today is the only daily news flyer in Dent County. It is available in over 40 locations in Salem and in Bunker. And be sure and check out Your World Today online at our website, KSMOradio.com. KSMO.com. Your World Today has been serving Denton County for over 30 years, and the best part about it is absolutely free.
This Christmas, when you put money in a Salvation Army kettle, expect change. Expect homes and hearts to be warmed. Expect empty stomachs and hungry souls to be fed. Expect need and despair to be transformed by hope and joy. Whether you give at our kettles or at SalvationArmyUSA.org, expect your contributions to change lives. The Salvation Army, doing the most good.
It is now time for a look at local news that's being brought to you by Southwest Baptist University's Salem campus. SBU's Salem campus provides quality higher education close to home for residents of Denton County and the surrounding area. For more on degrees and programs, stop by SBU's Salem campus today at 501 South Grand Street, or you can call them at 573-729-7071. I'm Bob Parsons reporting. Highway 72 in Reynolds and Denton counties will be reduced to one lane as Missouri Department of Transportation crews perform pavement repairs. This section of roadway is located from Highway 32 to Highway 21. Weather permitting, the work will take place Monday, December 9th and Tuesday, December 10th from 8 in the morning till 2 in the afternoon each day. The work zone will be marked with signs. Motorists are urged to use extreme caution while traveling near the area. For additional information, contact MoDOT's Customer Service Center toll-free at 1-888-ASK-MoDOT. That's 888-275-6636. Or visit www.modot.org/southeast. Montauk State Park will be closed to guests until at least February 21st of 2025. Park crews are actively assessing safety concerns and addressing damage to park infrastructure caused by the early November flooding. The extent of the destruction and the work required to reopen the park is substantial. While the park remains closed to the public, the Missouri Department of Conservation announced that winter catch and release trout season at Montauk State Park has also been canceled. Winter catch and release trout season remains open at Roaring River and Bennett Springs State Parks and Merrimack Spring Park. When heavy equipment use is complete, opportunities for volunteer cleanup efforts may become available. If you're interested in helping, please email DSP Volunteer Coordinator at dnr.mo.gov. Again, that URL is DSP Volunteer Coordinator at dnr.mo.gov. Montauk State Park is located at 345 State Road 6670 Salem. If you'd like more information on state parks and historic sites, visit mostateparks.com. The Salem Area Chamber of Commerce and the City of Salem will be holding their Parade of Lights Saturday night starting at 5:30 from the SBU Salem campus at Grand and Franklin. Over 50 entries are participating this year with the theme, Have Your Elf a Merry Little Christmas, with the Grand Marshal this year being Mike and Diane Godey. The parade will move east on Franklin to MacArthur, where the parade will travel north to 4th Street and then head east to the Courthouse Square. The City of Salem is asking everyone to use caution if you'll be downtown as there is sidewalk construction work going on. Everyone is invited to come on out and enjoy the parade, but if you're unable to make it this year, KSMO Media will be streaming the parade live from their post near the Salem Public Library at 4th and Jackson Streets. The broadcast should get underway close to 6 o'clock and can be seen on KSMO Facebook stream page, KSMOradio.com, and the KSMO YouTube page. There's no charge to watch the parade, and if you miss it, the parade will be available for playback at a later time. If you have any questions about the parade, please call the Salem Area Chamber of Commerce office at 573-729-6900. Representatives from Missouri State Parks invite the public to attend a conceptual development planning meeting for both Tom Sauk Mountain State Park and Jay Nixon Backcountry this Saturday at Tom Sauk Mountain State Park. The meeting will be held in an open house format starting at 9 o'clock in the morning. At 10:30, a guided hike to Tom Sauk Mountain State Park's Mina Sauk Falls will be available for those attending the meeting. This is a strenuous 3.5-mile hike. As the long-range plans for the facilities are updated, the public is encouraged to come learn more about the planning process, ask questions, and provide input regarding the future facility use and development. A 30-day comment period begins December 7th, which obviously is tomorrow, with a survey available online at mostateparks.com/page/90071/conceptual-development-plans. For those who are interested in seeing the J. Nixon Backcountry, a guided overnight hike and camping trip will be offered in the spring of 2025 in conjunction with the second Conceptual Development Planning meeting. Tom Sauk Mountain State Park is located off Highway CC at Ironton. The Dent County Commissioners held their regular meeting Thursday morning at the Dent County Courthouse. At the meeting, District 1 Commissioner Wes Mowbray said work crews would try to grade Dent County Road 6470, while other workers would be working on the dump truck bed on County Dump Truck number 121, which is going up and down very slowly. Mowbray also said workers will be out measuring pipes and box culverts, as many pipes after the heavy rains need to be extended to widen the roadway. Mowbray said this work would not get done until 2025 once an inventory has been determined and ordered. District 2 Commissioner Gary Polk stated grading would be done on Dent County Roads 2020 and 5310. He said crews would be hauling sand to the shop for Montauk State Park and doing maintenance on County Dump Truck number 124. He said crews may change tires on County Truck number 122, but Polk said he didn't think they need to be changed out yet. Presiding Commissioner Gary Larson said he and Dent County Treasurer Danita Williams attended the Opioid Settlement Committee meeting Thursday night. The commissioners approved roof repairs be made to the Dent County Annex Building for $1,200 and the Dent County Judicial Building for $2,956 by Hope Construction. Dent County Clerk Angie Curtis said she is working on the county budget, and the first day to sign up for positions in the 2025 April municipal election begins December 10th at the tax entity for which you want to run. The election will be held on April 8th. Commissioner Mowbray announced the county has some surplus property they would like to sell before the end of the year. He said they have a salt dog spreader box, a 1997 Dodge 1500 pickup, and an old air compressor. Sealed bids may be left at the Dent County Courthouse in the clerk's office, and they must be submitted by 10 o'clock the morning of December 23rd. If you'd like more information about these items, call the Road and Bridge Department at 573-729-7770. Mike Elliott from Town & Country Insurance came in to visit about the new insurance premium through Tokyo Marine HCC regarding the county buildings, property, and auto insurance. The county had a 41% increase in their current premium over last year, and it came in at $272,000. There were numerous deductibles that changed. Many such as coverage for law enforcement and auto doubled, while other, such as equipment and buildings, more than doubled. Limitations on wind and hail damage to buildings were also added with a much higher deductible. The insurance begins January 1st, and the county will not have time to rebid the insurance this year, but they will be taking bids from different insurance carriers during the summer of 2025. The next meeting of the Commissioners meeting on Monday morning will be at 9 o'clock at the courthouse and will be open to the public. A letter from the R80 Superintendent Nate Wills has recently released regarding school safety during winter weather conditions. In the letter, Wills emphasizes the importance of safety and respect when making decisions about school closures, delays, and early dismissals. It highlights the challenges of ensuring the safety of students, staff, and the community on potentially hazardous roads, considering factors like road conditions, weather forecast, and local authority advice. The letter outlines an array of communication methods for updates, including email, text, voicemail, Facebook, local news outlets, as well as the Salem R80 app. He notes that after-school programs may also be impacted by weather-related closures. He acknowledges the difficulty in predicting weather and asks for understanding when decisions don't always align perfectly with conditions. A notable quote he references while on the topic of students who are new to driving in winter conditions and is his approach to declaring a closure states, "I would rather go to school in June than a funeral in February." The letter closes with gratitude for the community's patience and support. If you would like to read this letter in its entirety, you can visit the KSMO Radio Your World Today Facebook page. Well, that has been a look at local news, and it was brought to you by SBU Salem Campus at 501 South Grand Street, where they offer degrees in nursing, which is an RN Bridge program, criminal justice, and elementary education. For more about SBU Salem Campus, contact Admission Counselor Chris Welch at 573-729-7071.
Medication, difficulty seeing, decreased mobility. Yes, these are all part of getting older, but they can also make driving difficult. And each year, the number of older drivers on the road increases. Know the signs of concern and talk to your loved ones. Doing so can help save a life. Visit SaveMoLives.com for resources and guidance. This message brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety.
It is now time for a look at local and regional sports, being brought to you as a courtesy of your Ozark sports leader, KSMO. The Salem basketball Tigers will play the Owensville Dutchmen tonight. The freshman game starts at 5 o'clock with the JV and varsity games to follow. Listen to the varsity game live at approximately 7:30 on KSMO 1340 AM or on 95.7 FM, or you can watch the game live on the KSMO Media Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube pages. St. Louis Blues faced off against the Calgary Flames last night. In the first period, Zach Bolduc and Robert Thomas would net a pair of goals, giving the Blues a 2-1 advantage after one. In the second, Calgary would tie the game up at 2 each. Each team would score in the third period, forcing overtime. A Colton Parenko poke shot would be reviewed for goaltender interference, but then confirmed for the Blues' victory 4-3. The Edmonton Oilers are next on the schedule for St. Louis on Saturday night. Listen to this game live on KSMO 1340 AM or 95.7 FM starting at 8 o'clock. The Missouri basketball Tigers will face the number 1 ranked Kansas Jayhawks this Sunday afternoon. Listen to this game live on KSMO 1340 AM or on 95.7 FM with the pregame starting at 11:30. And that has been a look at local and regional sports brought to you as a courtesy of KSMO. Stay tuned for Look at Sports from the Missouri Net.
Sports is brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. However, whenever and wherever you're celebrating this holiday season, make a plan for a sober ride and don't let friends drive impaired.
Missouri Net Sports, I'm Bill Pollock. It's Show Me Bowl weekend and already Class 4 championship game underway at Faroe Field in Columbia. Festus taking on Lutheran North. Later on this afternoon, Class 2, Lamar faces Fairgrove. Lamar has been to the last 4 Show Me Bowls and is looking to snap a 2-game losing streak. Fairgrove got to the semifinals last year. And later tonight, Class 6, Nixa and DeSmet. DeSmet had run into CBC 2 of the last 3 years, trying to get the title for the first time since 2019. And then tomorrow, Class 3, Seneca and Blair Oaks gets everything started up in Columbia at 11 a.m. At 1 p.m., it's the 8-man championship. Archie against North Shelby. That's at Spratt Stadium in St. Joe. Archie is looking for back-to-back 8-man titles. And then back at Mizzou, Class 1 at 3 p.m., Adrian against Penny. And then it all wraps up 7 o'clock Saturday night, Class 5, Elias taking on Platte County. Mizzou volleyball swept Texas State in the first round of the NCAA tournament. They advanced to the second round for the 9th straight time. They're facing 2-seed and host SMU tonight at 7. And Mizzou women's basketball beat SMU last night, 66-61. The St. Louis Blues have won 4 of their last 5. They beat the Flames in overtime last night, 4-3. Now, parents, if you're at the Show Me Bowl championships, I know there might be something more than just hot chocolate inside that Stanley Cup of yours. Just remember, however, whenever, and wherever you are celebrating this holiday or football season, make a plan for a sober ride. don't let friends drive impaired. This message brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety. Bill Pollock, Missouri Net Sports.
With Missouri Medicaid, more people can get the care they...
Yeah, but I'm a single guy with a job, so Medicaid isn't for me.
Actually, it is. It's for single adults, families, workers, students, caregivers.
But I bet it's just basic coverage, right?
Medicaid covers more than you think. Doctor visits, prescriptions, dental care, and more.
Wow, I had no idea.
If you think Medicaid isn't for you, think again. Learn more at covermissouri.org.
Medication, difficulty seeing, decreased mobility. Yes, these are all part of getting older, but they can also make driving difficult. And each year, the number of older drivers on the road increases. Know the signs of concern and talk to your loved ones. Doing so can help save a life. Visit SaveMoLives.com for resources and guidance. This message brought to you by the Missouri Coalition for Roadway Safety.
Thinking about installing a fence or planting a tree? Here at Mango, we don't dig unprepared. Gas and utility lines run underground. If those lines are disrupted, it can cause big trouble. Before you begin an outdoor project that involves digging, plan ahead. Always call 811 and be sure to white line. Mark your project area with water-soluble white paint or white flags. This gives utility locators the precise location, making your project progress more efficient and safe. We dig white lining. Get tips from Mango at mosafegas.com.
There's a place for do-it-yourselfers with everything for your car or truck.
It's the holiday sale at K&H Auto Supply where you can get Valvoline Max Life High Mileage Motor Oil, $29.95 for 5 quarts, and get a $10 gift card after rebate. Plus, they have custom accessories, 2-piece black rubber D-tray formats, priced at $25.99. Merry Christmas with your friends at K&H Auto Supply.
Park City, yeah, Park City, Park City.
The Tigers.
Catch and shoot deep three. Good. Splashed it home from deep.
Play.
Puts up a floater. Good. He got fouled. A career high 27.
Here.
Jammed down for his first Missouri field goal.
This is your radio home for Mizzou basketball.
I need all of you to join hands and help build something special.
Catch every game all season long right here.
Ball fake. Now deep three. Left wing good.
The Central Bank Tiger Network from Learfield.
Stay tuned to KSMO Radio. In 1 minute, we're going to bring you news from the Missouri Net. Then after the top of the 1 o'clock hour, I'll be back to bring you our latest KSMO weather forecast.
Hi, I'm Chris Kerber. And I'm Joey Vitale. We invite you to be our guest this season as we bring you the exciting play-by-play action of the St. Louis Blues.
We'll tell you about every big save, bone-crushing hit, and every game-winning goal on your Ozark sports leader, KSMO in Salem, Missouri.
Your radio home for St. Louis Blues hockey.
Let Country Mart in Salem help you get ready for the upcoming holiday season. At Country Mart, you'll find a variety of fresh-cut Christmas trees, beautiful red and assorted color poinsettias, stocking stuffers, and assorted fresh chase candy. Country Mart can also help you with those upcoming family and party gatherings as they can prepare meat and cheese trays, fresh fruit and cheese trays, party sandwich trays, and so much more. Merry Christmas from your friends at Country Mart on Highway 3272 East right here in Salem.
Missouri Net News, I'm Elisa Nelson. Anthem Blue Cross Blue Shield has decided not to move forward with a new policy in Missouri that would have capped insurance coverage for anesthesia based on time limits. The decision follows significant backlash. A Missouri bill filed for the next legislative session would ban anyone from exporting water out of state without a permit. Senator Jason Bean of Southeast Missouri's Hockham says that Missouri does a good job maintaining its water, and he wants to keep it that way. State Senator Mary Elizabeth Coleman wants to ban student athletes from using performance enhancement drugs. She's sponsoring a bill that would ban schools from being part of the Missouri State High School activities